Hey, what is up, guys? I am running a $1 million per year business, completely automated, without having to create a product, without having to talk to any clients, okay? And in this video, I'm gonna show you one of the new things that I've been doing that made me exactly $888 in the last week or so without doing absolutely anything, okay? So without further ado, let's jump on my screen here and you can see the results, and I'm going to show you when this experiment started. So today is the 9th of June. So the results are not here yet because this is American time. And you can see that, let's say on this 26th here, there was absolutely nothing, no traffic, no nothing, okay? So this is an experiment that I just started recently, just to see if it was going to work, okay? And you can see I started running traffic, and straight away, I started getting clear. So this is the sale amount. So in terms of sales, it's $8,500 in sales, okay? Which it doesn't go in my pocket. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is an affiliate product, okay? I'm getting, I got about 10% of that, all right? You can see this is my earnings, all right? Now, you can see on the second day, so first day I got $38, $170, 110, 72, 56, 88, 56, 138. So you can see every single day, this thing is making money, okay? Now, what I want you guys to understand is, how am I making this money? How much work does go into actually making this money? And this is the most interesting part. So we'll say in 12 days, I made $888, okay? Now remember that. Now I'm going to explain how much work actually went into doing this. So here is the twist. So if we go here, I'm basically just using Pinterest. And how much work was it? It's only one pin. One. So basically, I posted once 12 days ago, and that one post has already made me $888, and it's going to keep making me money. As you saw, it's making me money every single day. And it's going to keep making me money simply because it is going to start ranking on the Pinterest platform. So in terms of work that I had to do is nothing, because I have an automated system that actually creates this pin for me and then posts it for me on social media, okay? Now, the beauty about this is, again, as I said, my whole business is about how to make money without having to talk to the client. I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't even have to create the product, okay? And I have a bunch of pins here that are basically doing the same thing, all right? Here in this case, I'm running an experiment with one specific network just so I can, I'm able to track it. But again, one pin, just one. Imagine you take your phone out now, you post once, and then in 12 days, you made close to $900, and you're gonna keep making this money, okay? That is the beauty. Now, why am I telling you this? And you're gonna understand why it's important for you to know this. So it is important for you to know this because you probably saw in your feed, if you're seeing these videos because you're interested in entrepreneurship, make money online, etc. And you've probably seen a lot of people who are trying to tell you, go start an agency and blah, blah. You don't know the amount of work required to run an agency. It is absolutely insane. So I'm not going to go through all the preparation and stuff, but you have to get on calls with people. Are you good on the phone? Or do you want to be on the phone? First thing, do you want to be on the phone? Then secondly, are you any good on the phone? Because you will have to convert people. You have to get people to give you $2,000, $3,000. Do you know how to sell? So now people agree, oh, I'm going to give you the money. Now you actually have to get the money. So do you know how to do those things? Now you need to onboard the client. And now the worst thing is, and this is what I've seen, my experience, is that a lot of people right now jumping in the agency bandwagon, and then they sign someone and they have no idea how to actually deliver because they don't know. What they were taught was, oh, just open an agency, send a bunch of emails, promise something to someone, and then that's it. Now, I'm in many groups and people are scrambling saying, oh man, I made a sale, I don't know how to deliver, right? Is it your case? Now, if it's your case, then this, what I'm showing you, is going to be of interest for you. See, what you want to do, you want to have a business model where you don't have to do any of those things. If you guys understand what affiliate marketing is basically the stats that you see here, right? You see all this money that I'm making there, and some people might say, "Oh, it's only $100." Look, if I came and I gave you $900 right now, would you take them? Would you be happy? I'm happy, man. This is free money. Okay, free money, no stress. And this is just one pin, and I'm making 20, 40 pins per day. Okay, so this, you multiply this. But with the affiliate marketing model, the beauty is you do not need to create the product. Okay, you don't need to fulfill on the order. You don't need to deal with the client when they have a problem or anything like this. You just refer someone to a product. All right, and that's all I've done. All I've done is I'm basically pinned. I created a post, and my bot actually does this. Created a post that sends people directly to a product, which is not mine. So I don't have to do any of the work. And now I'm going to get paid every single day. This is how I built my empire. And this is how I built the $1 million business that runs without me, and that runs without me having to talk to anybody. Okay, so it could be that you're watching this and you're one of those people who are like, oh man, I'm in the agency space right now, but probably simply because you saw someone who told you, hey, start an agency. That's probably not what you wanted to do in the first place. If that's you, then please know there are better alternatives. And this is why I'm showing you this. So the alternative is what I'm telling you there. How would you like to be able to make money without having to do any work? Any work. You have to do the work by building the robot that actually goes out and creates the content, publishes the content for you, repurposes the content, and then sends people over to the money offer. But then that's it. That's all you need to do. And you can see, and let me refresh this so you can see it's not a screenshot or anything, right? You will be able to do something like this, but on a huge, major scale, okay? So if you guys know me, I have more than 60 to this day, 60 income streams, okay? 60 times what you're seeing this here, right? 60 times with different networks and everything. And this is running right now as we speak, okay? I'm making this experiment for the people in my community. I have a community that basically teaches entrepreneurs how to make money online without having to do all the hassle, without having to hire people and then get people on the phone, try to get their money on the phone, make crazy guarantees, chase for the money, not knowing how to deliver. And to be honest, when you have an agency, when you have a client, what you actually have is a boss, and a very picky, complaining boss who's going to make your life a living hell. And a lot of people who are teaching you, oh, the agency space, blah, 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 strangely enough, they're not in the agency anymore. They're telling you, oh, I used to do this, right? Why are you not doing it anymore? You know what I mean? So, because it's a nightmare. And I know because, well, I have an agency. I've had an agency for the longest time. Okay? Now, how much do I do with this agency? As little as humanly possible, because I have to deal with clients. And I'll rather, so if that's the only thing I knew how to do, then I will do it. But if there are ways for me to make money without having to deal with the clients, then why not? Okay. So this is what I'm showing you here. So there's going to be a link right under here. If you guys are interested, if you want to know how I'm doing this, how I created one post, one piece of content, and that piece of content is now until the end of times. Okay. Because this network is like Google. It's not like like an Instagram where you post something and 5 minutes later, that's it, it's forgotten. It's Google. Someone will make me money with this post in 10 years. It stays there and it ranks. So this is just the beginning. So if you guys want to know how to do the same thing, how to have a good life, this is what I want for myself, and this is why I'm using this strategy there, is it gives me an awesome life. I am not talking to anybody on the phone, and I don't have to deal with, angry people. I don't need to create the product or to deliver or do anything. I just send people over to a product and I make money. Okay. So if you're a beginner, okay, I'm just urging you, please do not listen to people who tell you you need to go and start an agency. An agency is a very, very complicated model for beginners, okay? I'm not saying agencies don't work, it does work. Now, if you build an agency because you've always wanted to build an agency and that's exactly what you wanted to do, by any means, please go out and do it. If you build an agency just because you saw a video of someone who told you, oh, that would be a good idea, go build an agency, this is not what you should be doing. You should be doing something that's frictionless and something that actually helps you level up without using your own money. Because in here, I'm partnering with brands, sophisticated brands who have a very interesting and sophisticated funnel in the backend that they give me access to that I can see for free. Okay. And I can learn from all these people while they pay me to learn. Okay. So as I'm making this money there, I just learned a ton of stuff from them that I didn't do in my own stuff. So I've already started implementing it in my own business and I'm getting paid for it. Whereas if you have your own agency, man, you're paying for everything. Okay, and you have to deal with angry clients and stuff. Okay, so anyway, that is what I had for you guys. So I'm blurring this in my training. I will show you exactly what is making this money. You can see this is the number of like clicks. So I basically nailed down to a science. Okay, my robot knows exactly what content to create, and it does create the content for you. You don't need to be a designer. You don't need to be a geek or something. It is going to run for you. Okay, so there's going to be a link. Go ahead and check it out. All right, so if you are interested in making actual money online, so really making money, because again, with an agency, it's very unlikely that you're going to make money if you're a beginner. If you are interested in making money in the easiest way possible, okay, then this is for you. Okay, there's going to be a link down here. One thing that is really important for me, I do not want beginners to go and try to do something that's way too advanced. There's too many moving pieces in the agency space. You should be doing something else. This is one option. I'm not saying it's the only one. I'm saying it's awesome. Have an awesome life. Been, very happy to travel for the last, since 2013. Went around the world. I can travel when I want. I don't have sales calls. I don't have any other stuff. Thanks to the system that's here. And if you guys are interested, well, go click on the link. And also, if you guys want to support the channel, you like what I do, then go and subscribe. And thank you very much, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.